that Holy Child is in the studio. Well, they have a way of making their presence felt every now and then. They were my neighbors in the central region. They were always colorful. I particularly like their uniform, particularly like the uniform. Whenever we went for inter-school events, they always stand out. They always stand out. But they have there's a major event coming up by the old students of the school. They're looking to engage in a blood donation exercise, and Mami Kwaba Stevens is the HOPSA 1994 former brand ambassador, National Blood Service Ghana, director of Kason's Group, and founder of Kwaba Foundation. And she joins me in studio to talk about this very important blood donation awareness campaign that she's embarking on. Good to have you. How are you?
Fine, thank you, Razak. Thanks so much.
Wonderful.
I'm glad. Thanks for all the compliments.
Yes. It's awesome. It's awesome. What have you guys been up to? 1994, you left school.
Yes.
Oh, that's that's how many years now? That's almost 30 years now?
Yes, over 30. So I'm the last batch of the old system. And when Adobia saw the, our jingle with the 6 colors, she said, oh, that's 6 years? And I was like, well, it tells you that some of us went to school before the SS system. She's like, oh, she forgot about that, So it's been a while. We are 80 years.
Wow.
So 80 years.
The school is 80 years?
Yes, it's 80 already.
Wow, wow. You've made a lot of impacts in Ghana, You've produced wonderful people, amazing people that have contributed to the country in many ways.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, 80 years is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is. And then speaking of impact, one of the ways, our motto, action not words, and that's factor non-verbal. So one of the ways we're showing impact is through this blood donation initiative. It gives the students another opportunity to demonstrate leadership, compassion, and also civic responsibility. So this is going to be like an awareness campaign in Cape Coast, where we are, the year group, 2001 year group, and the new HOPSA, who are already organizing a float in town on 6th of March. So that's generating awareness about Holy Child being 80, and people like you are reminiscing all the memories they have of Holy Child in the last 80 years, or whichever part of the 80 years you remember. Just remind them, everybody has some affiliation with Holy Child. And also, obviously, because of the blood donation you're doing, we're also using that to generate awareness. And I'm really excited about the students coming on board. There's always a stereotype about women giving blood, but Holy Child has been very supportive in that direction. I remember first of all, in 2020, the HOPSANs organized a blood drive at Kaiser King. That was COVID. That's when nobody wanted to give blood, and everybody, stay at home, social distance and all that. But that's when we also realized that that's time to reach out to other people. So we did that. 2019, I went to the campus to organize, educate them on the need to give blood. They were all ready to give, and it was close to exams, and then COVID hit. So we relaxed a bit. But then we've gone back, and we thought the 80 years was a very appropriate time, a good opportunity to, again, show the impact we have. Because our theme is 80 years of developing globally, impactful, 80 years developing globally impactful minds, the epitome of a woman of substance. So we're excited about it.
So what you're looking to do, you're going to be on campus on that date, and it's did I see the 6th of March on Friday?
Yes.
So you're going to be on campus, you interact with the students, tell them why they need to give blood?
So in fact, we've already done that. And thanks to the school authorities, the headmistress, Mrs. Apia, Mr. Samoa, Reverend Father Sylvester, and a few other people, and also the Metro Director, Mr. Thomas Kofi and his team, and the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital. We've already gone there to sensitize them, educate them, and the students were very excited. You'll be pleasantly surprised to know that some of them are actually donors. So we asked those who have already donated before, why would some want to donate? Some spoke about the fact that they lost their mom because she didn't get blood. Others were upset that when the mom needed blood, she really struggled, and sometimes to get blood for her sibling. And so if she was given the opportunity, she would donate blood. And so we've already done that. We've gone there. We've also, like I said, gotten permission from the Metro Directorate, and also the PTA is aware, and some will consent to their
So on Friday, you're going to give them the opportunity to come and donate blood, right?
Yes, and it's not just them. It's just the students. I'm excited about the students, obviously, because that's going to be for as long as most of us can remember this is the first time that they will be giving blood. So it's a big deal for us. Yeah. Wow. And they're excited, we're excited. The most important thing that the potential donors are excited. Then the HOPSAs, the teachers and the staff. And we're also inviting the general public. There's some schools in Cape Coast who also support us in solidarity. So if you hear obviously we're talking about it. So please come up the hill, Angels Hill, and support the blood donation initiative.
Wonderful. I mean, let's just spend some time on blood donation in general, though. And sometimes, like you mentioned, the reasons that some of the students gave as to why they give blood. You know, and even up to now, it persists. Yes. You know, people go to the hospital and they struggle to get blood, and sometimes, you know, they have to come up with a hefty fee before they can find some pinch of blood and all of that. Is it that people are afraid of giving blood, or why do you think there is a certain fear? Why do you think that fear persists? Why do you think people are reluctant to give blood?
You know, I think there are a number of reasons, honestly, why people are not giving blood. One might be fear. And, you know, personally, even when I'm going for, you know, lab test, I tell the nurse that we're going to this vein once, so make sure you find my vein and so don't pick me all over. But, you know, when you think about it, when I thought about it, the fact that I'm actually just a little prick, I'm helping somebody, and if I was on the other side, on a bed, I would have loved somebody to do it for me. So yes, there might be the fear, but others have been able to get over the fear. Again, I've done it 18 times the last probably 10 years. So, which tells you that after a while, it's not a big deal. Some may not give blood just because awareness. You know, they don't know, they don't realize the impact. And that's why we thank, you know, the multimedia group for giving us the opportunity to actually talk about it and generate awareness. Others may not give blood for health reasons, just they're not healthy, because much as the blood service needs the blood, they want to make sure that you, the donor, or the potential donor, you are healthy first before we can take the blood. And I mean, there's so many reasons, but the crux of the matter is that the demand is more than the supply. So until it's, you know, make a national agenda, until a lot more people are willing to help and support, we are always going to have this crisis.
Now, I mean, beyond the message you share with them that, look, it might be you who will need the blood someday, it might be your sibling who will need the blood someday, beyond that message, and what else do you tell them to encourage them to give the blood?
Well, the other thing that we tell them is the fact that, you know, you're thinking of somebody else needing the blood. But there are lots of benefits for you, the donor. One, it says it's a free health check. And so there might be times that you didn't even know there's something wrong with you, and in going to donate blood, because they screen you first. They ask you some very pertinent questions to make sure you're healthy. And there have been lots of times that people have come trying to do good, going to donate to somebody else, and they realize that their blood level was low. There's some kind of disease that they had that they weren't aware, and they're able to nip it in the bud right from the beginning. Because once they know, they're going to advise you, and it's all confidential. So you know that. It's also an opportunity to know your blood group. You know, when you know your blood group, then if you should fall in any crisis, or if you have to help somebody else, it speeds up the process. It takes away a lot of some diseases it helps with, you know, some like stroke, it cleans the blood, because they usually take the extra, not what you need. And so when they take the extra and you drink any beverage or water, your blood is replenished.
You get replenished.
We also let them know the advantages and the benefits of them having of donating blood.
Awesome. So let's just reiterate. So it's on the 6th of March, this Friday.
Yes.
That's when the exercise will be taking place on the Holy Child campus.
Yes, Holy Child.
So all the students, all the teaching staff, those of you, I'm sure some of them are watching us in their various offices, and especially all people living in and around Cape Coast can come around and donate.
Some people are actually coming from Accra.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, they're coming from Accra. I mean, this has been, you know, we used to have a blood donation awareness campaign called March. I mean, we still do it, actually. And so this year, March is collaborating with Holy Child School. So I've had a lot of people from March asking, you know, can we come along and all that? And I was like, well, yes.
So if you're in Accra and you want to join, why not?
Yeah, but come and donate.
Yeah, come and donate. Jump on and come and donate. Well,
yes, exactly.
Thank you so much for coming. We wish you the very best on Friday.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
And we hope that people do turn up, and a lot of you also make time to donate. All right?
Thank you.
Well, once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Still there.